Yo, we in the game, talking number stakes high. Knowledge and skill, like a bird we fly. Analyzing stats, we don't just guess. Betting on the win, you know we're blessed. Just the bet slips, we keep it real. Breaking down the odds, you know the deal. Just the bet slips, we're making plays. Informed decisions, we light up the ways. Chasing that victory, hit the big score. Join the community, we're here for more. Rolling with the punches, we look for the signs. Parlays and props, counting all the coins. Every podcast episode, we bring the heat. Strategies laid out, can't accept defeat. Tune into the wisdom, hear our call. In this betting world, we'll never fall. Just the bet slips, we're making plays. Informed decisions, we light up the ways. Chasing that victory, hit the big score. Join the community, we're here for more. On this gambling journey, we ride the bet. With just the bet slips, you ain't seen nothing yet.
What is up, BetSlip Nation? It is another wonderful, glorious, the Monday before Thanksgiving. So shout out. We'll have to figure out what we're going to do. We probably won't do a show on Thanksgiving, but maybe we will.
We'll do a show Thanksgiving. I'm going to dress up like a turkey. It'll be great.
There you go. And that voice you heard in the dark, the two voices you heard, even though you could barely see the two because they're in their mobile offices, is the PD King. Oh, there he is. And the professor himself. And I am poolside, Duke of Slips Pat, ready to go for a beautiful Monday, November the 24th. Gentlemen, how was your bet days yesterday, and how are you doing today? Take it away.
On the show, I pretty much broke even. I think I went 2-2. Off the show, though, I hit a plus 1,000, so that kind of made my day. And it was just a random basketball bet that I threw together on my own. Not really thinking anything. No research, no nothing. Just put it together. And that's the one that comes through, of course.
Yeah, you had mentioned that in the chat, too. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think what happened yesterday. Like football happened, something I don't even know. Yeah, I watched a Crisco covered pig get slid around a bunch of times yesterday is what I watched. I don't know about y'all, but that's what my game looked like. But yeah, it wasn't football being played.
Covered pig.
Correct.
That's a pretty accurate statement. I mean, just ask Saquon Barkley.
There's that, and then I'm going to ask a very serious question from some gentlemen that find themselves to be great football minds. Have you ever heard of a punt returner catching a punt at the 4-yard line?
That's a good point. Why? I do want to shout out though that because the clip I didn't watch, but the clip going around today was the guy who forced that fumble. What's his name? Clark, I think his name was.
Yeah.
How he got bullied. He just like battled and that's a wild clip. Just how much he kept getting just shoved to the ground and then
1,000%. But like Taj Gibson, what are you doing? No, it's at the 4-yard line. You're not getting to the 20. Let the thing go out the back.
That guy's name is Taj Gibson.
All right, Sheldon Gibson. I don't know, something Gibson. He is not worthy of my knowledge of knowing his first name because of the idiocracy that I witnessed yesterday with him catching the ball at the 4-yard line.
Yeah, that was pretty
I will say it's not the first time it's happened, but it's stupid every time it does happen.
Yeah, every single time. That's as bad as Pete Carr Armstrong forgetting how many outs there are when he catches the ball in center field. That's inexcusable from a professional athlete.
The only thing
it's inexcusable from my varsity football team, it's inexcusable from a professional football player.
The only thing dumber to me is when baseball players throw the ball into the stands with 2 outs. But yeah, that was pretty bad.
They're all similar in my boat. Should never happen at the professional level.
Well, you know what? You know what isn't dumb is doing the thing that makes sure that we don't get in trouble, and that is the disclaimer number one. We are not paid professional gamblers. This show is for fun and entertainment purposes only. Thank you. We're already seeing a decent amount of people in here, so we appreciate you. Drop a comment. Number two, please gamble responsibly and at your own risk. Do not gamble more than you can afford and only bet what you can afford to lose. Best piece of advice I've ever been given as a young gambler. And number three, gambling can be addictive, so please seek help if you need it. And you can do so with 1-800-GAMBLER, National Help Hotline, to get help that you need, loved one, friend that is in the throes of gambling addiction. And we are not affiliated with or sponsored by any sportsbook currently, but we are, however, sponsored by what's on my face. And I saw, did you guys both, I know obviously CJ, you did you both get your glasses yesterday?
Yeah,
Yep.
both got to Evan yesterday. I got mine
love it
here, but because it's dark outside and I'm driving, I'm being responsible, not wearing.
Next time you're not in your mobile office, you guys we'll throw them on. We'll have a party. But I'm throwing myself down here so people can see. We're rocking them right now. Devin Eyewear. Look, we love Devin. Obviously, as we just said, little free promo before the promo. We all have dipped our toes into the Nevin Eyewear water, and I love them. They're my favorite pair of sunglasses that I've ever owned. They're polarized. They fit well. They make your face look cool, even if you got a radio face like me. And you can use our link that I'll try to remember to put in the comments here. Click on that. Tell them that we sent you there. Excuse me, I got something in my throat. And you could get one for 30% off, one pair, or you can utilize the what I think both of you guys did and buy one and get two for free. But now they have a Black Friday sale. Yes, we are Thanksgiving week. It's Feast Week. And you could get also a mystery pair thrown in as well. You will get free shipping over $50. Shout out to Nevin Eyewear for being the coolest pair of sunglasses you will ever own. And that is Nevin. And now I'm starting to get the hang of this shenanigans here. Right? Bang, like that. And then I'm going to do the thing where I click this. And then I'm going to do the thing where Rob tells you about our other sponsor. Watch this. Bang! The best bet of the day. I'm having a lot of fun right now. Now that I know this. But I'll let Rob tell you all about it once I move him over here. Take it away, Professor.
Yeah, so Player Profit is a challenge system. Looks a lot like a sports book. You essentially buy a package. The cheapest package is $30. The most expensive, I believe, is $500. You use our code JTBS, regardless of what package you get or how many packages you buy, you get 10% off. So essentially, the $30 will get you a $1,000 bankroll to work with. And the first challenge is to getting to 20% profit before you get to 15% losses. If you're able to complete challenge 1, you move on to challenge 2, which is getting to 20% profit from whatever balance you are at that point, before getting to 15% losses from whatever balance you are at that point. And if you're able to complete both of those challenges, you're considered funded. You can then cash out up to 70% of profit up to that point and all profits going forward. There are rules, regulations, stipulations. Check out their website at playerprofit.com. Watch their 2-minute YouTube video, and it will explain a lot better than I did. But with that said, we're going to give you the best bet of the day. I've got Cavs versus Raptors over 234.5. This game is going to be a shootout. They've already played against each other once. They hit 239. You've got Cleveland, who leads the NBA with averaging 45 threes per game, which is wild. They play at a quick pace, and Toronto scored 119 in 5 of their last 6 games. They were a top 10 offense over that 6-game span. And in the first meeting, like I said, they scored 126, and the teams combined for 239. So the 234 actually was at 236. It got bet down a little bit, which makes me love this line even more at 234.5, and we got this at minus 110.
It's hard to argue. It's hard to argue, my friend.
The Cavs just chuck up threes. That's what they do, and the Raptors are built to shoot threes too. They both they don't. I will say this: both of these teams don't like to utilize the entire shot clock either until late in the game. So it makes sense that they would go for 118, 117, which is what gets you to that 234 number. I don't know what they average on the year apiece, but I would be shocked if it's anything less than 115 average score. Um, yeah, like for them individually, and I think they're probably going to go over that because both teams are just going to go down the floor, take 8 seconds, jack up a three, and if they start falling, we're going to see that number go well over 240, let alone 234. But if the threes don't drop, that's the problem, right? If the threes don't drop, then you're just jacking up threes for no reason and praying you're getting an offensive board that you can put back up. But if the threes are running, then this should be easy. If they're not, it could be a sweat. But I think it'd be more likely than not that the threes are going to fall tonight.
Yeah, I don't know about Toronto. I do know Cleveland averages 116.
Yeah, I wouldn't be shocked. But I mean, both teams average a boatload. So yeah.
And who's the home team? Who's the home team? Who's the
Raptors,
home team?
I believe.
The Raptors.
Raptors are home.
Does it say right there? And
I'm pretty sure it's the Raptors.
Okay, I'm just doing a little. Yeah, I mean, they're both of them are kind of middle of the road when it comes to going over. But this seems like a very doable number for both teams. So as long as the threes are dropping, hopefully this also drops into your bank account today. I don't remember what's next, so I'm just going to click the button and see.
Raptors.
Oh, all right.
That's what it is.
Let's go, and I'll bring him back down because we are all going to the most inclusive club in all of sports gambling. Yes, that is. By the way, did you see that it was the same exact odds, Rob?
What do you mean?
It was the same odds as yesterday.
Oh, is it? I didn't pay attention.
Yeah, because when I went to change it, I was like, oh, I don't even have to change anything. So that's pretty impressive. But I will let him, yes, as CJ, the golden voice of our show, sings us into it. I'm gonna drop the professor down.
We are making money at the 750 Club.
There is the professor gonna take us to school right now.
All right, we're going straight to California to go clubbing today. This is all California parlay right here.
Yeah.
We've got the Golden State minus 7.5. I moved this line from 14.5 down to 7.5. They're at home against a Jazz team that's on a back-to-back, and the Jazz is struggling as it is, but putting them on a back-to-back. Golden State coming off the rest. I see Jazz clearing past this. I didn't like the 14.5. That's a big number for a Jazz team. I mean, for a Golden State team that even on rest is a little bit older. But 7.5, I feel like they can cover that fairly easily. Then I've got Lauren Markkinen for 30-plus price. This is in 5 of his last 7. His only 2 misses were 29 and 28. So even when he missed, he was right at that number. And then Steph, I think it's going to be a big Steph day. He's going 35-plus pro. He said this is 4 of his last 5 games. And then we're going to jump over to football and go 49ers minus 2.5. I moved this from 7.5 down to 2.5. Just wanted to be a field goal. Anything bigger than that, I feel like this game might be closer than what Vegas has got it at. But Purdy is back. They are playing at home. So I'm gonna still ride with San Francisco in this one. I know that Carolina's I think they've won like 5 games in a row, or 5 of their last 6. They've actually been winning a decent amount of games lately. It ends today. San Francisco is definitely going to get this win. I'm throwing in the Kittle anytime touchdown to get this up to the 750 club. He scored 4 of his 7 games that he's played in, 5 touchdowns total, and he scored 3 of those touchdowns in the last 2 weeks. Purdy's back. Purdy loves him some Kittle, and he will be giving Kittle the ball, especially in the red zone. And then lastly, this is a layup. Ted McMillan, 3+ receptions. He has gone 11 for 11, getting 3 receptions, averaging 5 receptions over that period. And I got this at 764.
There it is. There it is. Class was in session, and now it is out, and you should go bet this right now responsibly. Yeah, I mean, can't really speak. Other than Steph, I can't really speak on the basketball, but you'll see. I went responsibly reckless. Oh, let me bring this up. I went responsibly reckless today, but especially after I survived barely, thanks to CJ. Survived yesterday's wild bet. And you know what? And for anybody who's gonna be out there saying, "Oh, you should have let it ride," should have ride. No, screw you. Like I didn't even mean to. Well, I love you, but I didn't mean to bet that much money. So, well, if it was my regular $10, which I then put on as CJ told me to or said I should do, and I lost that, so I let that ride. But anyway, enough about that. Any thoughts on this 750 club here, CJ, that you were not contractually allowed to bet?
Yeah. I have signed a dotted line that says I'm not allowed to bet it exactly as is, but I could modify it if I wanted to.
Yeah, you
But I'm not
6-7
going to
it. Yeah.
touch it, mainly because I'm going to be a responsible driver and not bet the bet while driving, because that's a smart thing to do. You know, if any cops are out there, I'm being a responsible driver. But yeah, no, I love the Warriors. The Jazz boned me on the Nuggets game, so
Pause.
Me
F
too.
them.
Me too.
I'm out on that. Screw the Jazz. Why is the Utah called the Jazz? Like, I know they were originally in New Orleans. Like, they should have changed the name when they moved to Utah. Get the heck out of here. Now we have the New Orleans Pelicans. It should be the New Orleans Jazz, and then make the Utah like the Mormons. I don't give a rat's patootie
I was
on
gonna
it.
say,
But like,
what are you gonna call Utah?
I like we could
The
call them the
Mormons.
Mammoth too. I don't really care.
The Yeti.
I'm
Call
fine
them
with
the Yeti.
this.
Yeah.
Uh, the Utah Salt Lakes. I don't
They could
care.
be. They could be
Yeah,
the
the
Name
Utah
Utah
it
Utes.
Lakes.
what it says.
The lakes would be awesome. That's what I would root for. The lakes.
The Utah
That would be
Lakes.
the Utah Lakes. That'd be awesome.
I mean, I'm in. I'm in on it. Just get the Jazz out of there. The Jazz should be back in Nolans. You know what I'm saying? Nolans.
No.
What were they in New? I
Nolans.
forget. What were they in New Orleans?
They were the Jazz in New Orleans, and then they left
Really?
New
I didn't
Orleans to
know.
go to Utah, well, Salt Lake City, and then they kept the Jazz for some stupid odd reason, and
Hmm.
then New Orleans gets a team back, and they don't demand to get the Jazz back. It's like, come the heck on. I know there's like rights and like, trademarks and crap, but like, do the right thing and give up the Jazz. Just
You guys know the well. There's I don't know. I think 11 now, 12. But just NBA wise, quick the teams without an S at the end of the name.
Jazz is one. Magic is one. Um, uh, no, Suns has one. Uh, there's 11 in the NBA.
No. I think it's either 11 or 12 total throughout
Oh,
sports.
total. It's
Yeah,
total. Yeah, there's 12 total now
yeah.
with the Mammoth. But yeah, I think it's the Magic, the Jazz, the Heat.
I think there's only
I
one
think
more
there
in the
might be
NBA.
one more.
Yeah,
I think
there's
there's one more.
I know there's at least one more, but I think that's it. Any guesses?
Yeah. Heat, Magic,
You got this.
Jazz. It'll come to me. Go to the next segment. Well, it'll come to
Okay.
me.
Well, it's yours, so I will throw it. And
Yeah.
I did this on purpose because I like the little transition, and it is time for the performance double of the day with our guy, the performance double king himself. Let me bring
Yeah.
him down here.
It's an easy one. It's Kittle 50 plus receiving and the 49ers money line. Listen, the Niners are winning this game. Like, let's just you can hit the stats, baby, if you want. But like, Kittle is the 49ers quarterback's favorite target. Whether it was Purdy, whether it's Mac Jones, they love themselves some Kittle. He's averaging 8 targets a game this year. In which of those 8 targets he's converting 75%, which would be 6 receptions. And if he averages 6 receptions, the man's not going to average less than 8.5 yards a reception because the man's a freaking monster. So give me 50 plus receiving yards without even trying. And then Carolina, like I said, is weak at linebacker. They're not strong. I'm not going to sit there and say it's like the weakest position group ever of any defense, but like, you're not writing home about the Carolina linebacking core, all right? And more often than not, tight ends are covered by linebackers. So that helps. And then yeah, the 49ers should win this game at home. That's what it comes down to. Math be mathin'. Brock Purdy loves himself some Kittle. Who else is he going to throw it to? Ricky Pearsall? No. And Christian McCaffrey? Yeah, he can throw it to C-Mac. Sure.
Yeah,
But,
that's what I'm hoping for.
Kittle getting 50 receiving is a lock. An absolute lock. So, you're really just praying that the 49ers don't blow it like the Eagles did yesterday. That's all you're praying for at this point. So yeah, just lock it in, set it, forget it, plus 105. You can thank me later.
Alrighty, yeah. I mean, you guys are going to see that. I'm just going through it this month and year when it comes to the bets that I have. But I do have to say I like this bet. So I mean, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I think the main sweat would be the 50 receiving, but I tend to agree. But to Rob's point, the Panthers have won 5 of the. I looked up the 5 of the last 7. So with a couple of close games mixed in, it's
the
Panthers are
thing
playing
about
well.
that is the only game that they won that is somewhat impressive is the Packers game, and
That's true.
Jordan Love is playing like dogs, so it's not really that impressive.
Yeah, they got the crap beat out of them by the Bills. 2 touchdowns against the Jags to open the season. Cardinal, whatever. The first couple of games kind of are a wash, and then bad loss against the Saints. But they're both. I mean, 6-5 is 6-5. I would do a lot of things to be 6-5 right now as a Raiders fan. But still, I do just see that this is 49ers are not going to lose. I'll leave that there, and I will go. I believe it's mine, and just a little disclaimer for this. Look, these are long shots. Okay. I wanted to have it because I was looking at it, and there are guys that I could do the same name game for. I didn't put either one of these on my. I might wish I did, but I didn't put either of these on my tabletop. But if you want to play the game and have some fun, here's what I got for you tonight. Hello, my name is, and actually one guy is using both of them. The first is James. Shout out to James Mitchell and Jordan James. Yes, you're asking me who are these guys, and I'll tell you. Jordan James is a running back for the 49ers who actually does not have any recorded stats on the year. And you're asking yourself, Pat, why did you put him in there? Well, because I can. It's my segment. Then next, James Mitchell, who does have some record, doesn't have a touchdown. 3 catches for 28 yards. He's a tight end for the Panthers. Look, I said it was a long shot. It's a long shot. 260 to 1. Did I say that correctly? Right? 260 to 1? 2 plus 2?
Yeah, probably. Yeah, something like that.
Okay,
yeah, just hack off 2 zeros, and that's what it is to 1.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, so okay, have some fun. Don't be putting $100 on this like I accidentally did for yesterday. Don't do that. But if you want to have some fun, play a game. Yeah, exactly. And then you never know. There's random guys scoring in the NFL every single week, and this is my random guys who happen to have the same name type of bet. And then again, it's Jordan James and Jordan Watkins, who is a receiver for the 49ers.
Who isn't a receiver for the 49ers at this point, to be very clear?
There you go. And he has got 2 catches for 26 yards on the season. So, and that was at 350 to 1. So, look, I know it's a little tongue-in-cheek. It'll go on the segment records. If you want to have a little fun, throw a dime on it. I don't know, whatever.
I have a same name game if you'll indulge me.
Sure.
It's a little stretch, but it's hello, my name is Mac, and hello, my name is Mac. Give me Christian McCaffrey and
T-Mac.
Serrano McMillan, yeah.
Oh, all right. Well, yep, doing that right now. Let's do it. I'll get live odds on that.
I actually, you know what? Screw it. I'm gonna put that on my records. Whatever you get it at, put it on my records.
I got you. I'm also putting that on my records.
I think that's like the obvious one, right? Like I thought when I saw same name game up there, I was like, oh, he's doing C-Mac and T-Mac. Like I thought for sure. I thought that was
No,
easy. I
no,
thought that was a layup.
nope. Yeah, my simple brain could not comprehend that until you just said it. So there you go. Let's see, 228. Not bad.
That's easy.
Yeah.
That's money in the bank. Lock that up.
Well, I think Christian McCaffrey's like minus 340 by himself, which is wild.
Yeah,
Correct.
he opened at 380, which was the second, I think, last year. Yeah.
Jonathan Taylor scored like a 300 touchdowns, and he's not at minus 280.
You'll see.
He was scoring this past week, so F me. Like
I think you're going to see it. Oh no, you're not going to see it next because it's actually, but it is time. Get your fingers ready. I know you guys got some balls to roll at pins shortly. So get them fingers ready. I know. Let's do it. We'll do it right now because it is time for Le Table Top. And let me move him over so he can tell you what he's got. The professor, take us back to class.
All right, so first we're going with our football parlay of the day. I'm going Brock Purdy for 200-plus passing yards. He's only played in 3 games, and he's hit it in all 3 games. Bryce Young will put 150-plus passing yards. He's only hit this about 50% of the time, but he's coming off of a 400-yard passing game. He's going against the 49ers defense that is ranked 27th against the pass, giving up 249.1 yards passing. So 150 feels easy to me. And then we are going the aforementioned Tetuar McMillan for 40-plus receiving and Christian McCaffrey for 40-plus receiving. McMillan is 9 for 11, hitting this in 4 straight. McCaffrey is 11 for 11, not missing this at all this season. And then lastly, we're going to finish out with George Kittle, 4-plus receptions. He's hit this in 5 of the 6 games he's played in 4 straight. And we got that at plus 200, and I was able to boost that up to plus 220 with a 10% boost. And then moving on to basketball, I've got Bulls money line. Look, the Bulls are healthy, and the Pelicans are still decimated. The Bulls are a fringe playoff team, and the Pelicans are destined for the bottom of the league. Let's just set the Bulls and forget it. Then I've got Giddey, 25-plus points and rebounds. He's hit this in 7 of his last 9, 4 of his last 5. Trey Murphy, who I've been hammering a lot because over the last 10 games, he's averaging 20 points a game. And I've been betting for 18. He's 11 for 12, hitting 18, hitting this in 9 straight. Then I've got Nuggets money line. The Nuggets let us down against the Jazz the other night. They're not going to let us down today. I think that they're playing a team that has no jaw. They have no half of their team, to be completely honest with you. The Nuggets should cruise to this one, and they need to bounce back game after that weird game against the Jazz. And then the easiest bet on the slip is Jokic, 45-plus pro. He has hit this in 11 straight. The dude is out of his – he's scoring – in some of these games, he scores 45 by himself. The dude is out of his mind right now. He's averaging a triple-double, which is insane. His triple-double, the bet is minus 180, which is the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life. If you're scared of betting Jokic, you're probably scared to bet anything. And I got this at plus 320, boosted it to 416, so I love this, especially at those odds. Then we added the best bet of the day at minus 110, Raptors over 234.5.
All right, attaboy. What, my question... Yeah, I was going to say, my quick question is, which of those two, I mean, they're both great bets, and I know obviously the odds would say one or the other, but what is your favorites of those two?
Personally, for me, I think the basketball one, just because the odds are so good for something that feels so easy. And nothing is easy. I'm gonna put that caveat in. Yeah. But I agree. I agree. The football one, the McMillan and McCaffrey getting 40, book it. Purdy's getting 200, so we're sweating Bryce Young 150. 150, he's had a lot of games where he's 130. I get it, but he did just throw for 450, and he's going against a defense that doesn't really stop the pass. That feels easy. The NFL being so weird this year is the only reason I doubt anything, to be honest. Because if this was last year, I wouldn't be doubting this bet at all. So yeah,
he's missed this 3
No,
times. So what? How many games have there been? 11. He's missed this
Bryce,
3 times.
yeah. So it's like Bryce Young most quarterbacks hit this. Let's be real. Outside of Justin Fields, most quarterbacks hit this line much more than they miss it.
Or Geno
And
Smith. Yeah.
I mean, even Geno throws for 200 most of the time. Like he might throw 3 picks, but he throws for 200. And if you count all the return yards, he throws for 300.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, I love it. I love it. I believe it is. Yes, I will burn through these. I know you guys got to get going, but I do have a lot. So I'll save some of the explanations. Renfro, saw my guy Renfro, just kind of a feel pick. Again, I'm kind of going into the realm of guys that you don't expect to score. I like Leggett. I know he was one half of the name game yesterday with Restrepo, or Ross Perot, but I like Leggett tonight. I actually just like the Panthers in general. I think this is going to be a high scoring game. Could be wrong. Some primetime games have been weird, but then I threw a little teaser here, 6.5 point teaser. I grabbed San Fran at -1 and then the over 43. I then also doubled up and I threw Panthers 7.5. And like I think Rob said, feel like this game is going to be close, and I think it's going to be high scoring. Then a couple of CMC bets. I've got CMC 2+ at 155, which is wild. And then I took him 3+ touchdowns at 550, which is also wild.
Jesus.
I took Rico Dowdle 2+ at 425. He's the bell cow there, obviously. I'll kind of skip around here. Kittle, I like for a touchdown, like you guys do, 115. A little CMC action over 47.5 receiving yards and 5.5. Those are just his normal. Those are his regular over unders at +138. I like Leggett again at 23.5. Even if he only gets 2 or 3 catches, he's generally getting deeper yards. So 23.5 seems easy. I mean, it's -115. And then I don't have the yards for Bryce, but I like Bryce 2+ passing touchdowns. I mean, I already have Leggett getting 1. We've talked about T-Mac getting 1. That's it right there. And I think that's a decent price to get it at 116. And because he's been playing well as well. Yes, I got some hockey. I got some puck. I did our Unity bet. I mean, they're all playing today. So give me Rangers, Flyers, and Vegas all on the money line, +665, and then just my puck line. The Rangers playing the Blues at home, and I know the Rangers struggled to start the season at home, but it's the Blues, and the Blues are really bad. So give me the Rangers, and then a little NBA. Cat has been up and down. I mean, he's walking double, but he's been kind of without. The Knicks are a little banged up right now, but I like them to cover 13.5, and then I also did a little drop them down to 9.5 to win by 10, and then Cat 35+ prize. As you can see, got that at even money. That's what I got. I'm going crazy to end the month. Why not? It's feast week. Let's feast. Let's eat. And that's what I have for y'all today. And Siege, I'll throw it to you real quick so you guys can go bowling. Any quick thoughts or just want to move on? That's fine.
No, the touchdowns, the multiple touchdowns is wild. But, like, outside of that, yeah, I don't have an issue.
I appreciate that. And you know what? We talked about it. It's only 1 unit. So if I lose, and I'm already down 20+.
Then you're free rolling. It's all about free rolling. You can find a couple that you like, and then you can free roll the rest.
I love that. See, you guys keep giving me phrases. You guys keep giving me phrases that I love over the course of this year or so that we've been doing the show, or over a year. For when you kept saying to me "free roll" yesterday, I was like, I love that phrase. I don't know, there's something about it.
All I know is I love this slip because what this slip means is I may not be the captain under units after today.
Oh no, I already am the captain under units.
Oh, are you? Never mind, just kidding.
I might just be deeper in the hole, but well, you know what? Didn't lose $100 yesterday, so we're good. All right, and last but certainly not least, there is the PD King himself. Take it away, Siege.
Yeah, so I got a Monday Night Football parlay, and then actually, if you want to click both of them in, that'd be really cool, because I literally was debating between 3 performance doubles for the performance double of the day. So you're going to see both of them on the one side, but let me hit that Monday Night Football parlay. we've already talked about it. 49ers money line should be a cakewalk. Give me CMC to score a touchdown and get 50 yards rushing. I feel like that's easy. And then give me Rico Dowdle for 50 yards rushing. We already talked about it. He's the bell cow. Should be simple. That one, easy bet. Get plus 125. Start out on the good side. Then we go to the performance double of the day. We already kind of talked about it. Kittle, it might be a little bit of a sweat, but I actually think the 49ers money line might be even more of a sweat just because of how crazy the NFL is and because Vegas is probably going to make a call. Vegas made so much money with the Dallas comeback yesterday. Stupid. So like I'm officially on the bandwagon that Vegas has a direct feed to the referees in every single football game. I'm just on that bandwagon. So yeah, that's the only reason why you worry is the 49ers money line, not really the stats. The stats should happen pretty easily. Now we go to the puck. I'm going to take the Flyers plus 1.5 tonight, and I'm going to have their goalie Harrison have 21 plus saves. The Lightning like to throw the puck at the net. That's just what they like to do, and a lot of times they get it to the net. And if Harrison can stand on his head and block 21 of them, I feel like the Flyers get the, at least get it to overtime, or just lose by 1. I'm fine with that because I got them at plus 1.5. You get that at plus 125, and then Cade Cunningham. Talk about how Cat is a walking double. Cade Cunningham is a walking double because he can do it with assists or he can do it with boards. He can do it either way. More often than not, it's with assists though, and yeah, he's a walking double. Take that plus the Pistons money line tonight versus the Pacers. The Pacers are trash. Let's not lie to ourselves. The Pacers are straight trash. And Cunningham, like I said, easy double. Take it to the bank. Easy money plus 115. I love every single one of my slips today. If you could parlay them all together, go ahead and do it. I don't think you can because I don't think it'll mix them. But that's how confident I feel with my slip today. After basically breaking even, I actually went up a little bit in units yesterday. Thankfully, because the Eagles only lost by 3 and not by 4.5. We took that. But yes, I feel so good about every single one of these bets. There's a part of me that wants to parlay them all together, but I didn't, and that's where I'm at. Go ahead and kick it back. We'll start, doing a thing.
Love it.
Shout out to even though the Colts sold the game covering the 3.5. That was legit. The best bet still is.
Yeah, I hit with like all of my traditional bets yesterday, so maybe I should think about that for next month. But I missed on like all of my non-traditional bets. But what are you gonna do? But that is the tabletop. We'll breeze through this. Look, records aren't looking great, but the 750 is still up pretty handily. The PD did lose yesterday, but barely. And wait, did it win? No, it lost.
It lost, but we
forgot one. Yeah. Yep. We forgot one.
So,
yep.
And you're up. If you're in the PD of the day, by the way, you're up.
Yeah. So exactly. So maybe we should start throwing the units on
the
here
odds,
too.
The units.
Yeah.
What are the
odds? The underdog slip hit easily. So shout out to our doggos. So that is that.
All I know is there was somebody that said that was going to hit easily. Is all I'm saying.
Hey, that was a good bet. That was a good bet.
And Cousins was real close to 3 touchdowns. I'm not gonna lie, it was real close.
That interception was horrible. Oh, I know, he was right there. I mean, I cashed out already. So
if Kyle Pitts learned how to catch,
I had Kirk Cousins for 3+ as a separate bet, so I missed that. I'm not mad.
I mean, what are you gonna do? I mean, you know what? I appreciate you guys roll. Well, it was Rob's idea to do that bet. Then I bet it mistakenly twice, and I meant to do it once.
All I know is you cashed out for $9.77 profit, so you're welcome.
There you go. You made me, and I promptly lost that.
For $60 profit, but you were too slow.
Hey, maybe I'll do it again one day. Maybe on Thanksgiving I'll do a wild bet like that. But those are the records, folks. Yes, we understand we've been very, very bad. But if at least one of us can get onto the left side before the end of the month, then I would consider it a win. Gentlemen, thank you so much for joining. I know you guys got to go. Appreciate you. We'll figure out tomorrow. We've been taking a lot of Tuesdays off, but since it's a short week, Thanksgiving, all that, maybe we hop on tomorrow just even for a quick show. But we can talk about that later. We'll make sure you're following at Just the BetSlips on everywhere. And also, Fans First, shout out to them. Shout out to Nevin and shout out to Player Profit. It's been Just the BetSlips where we bring you one thing every single time, and that is the hot tips.
Hot tips
To help your bet
slips.
Love the Nevin right there. I'll see you guys tomorrow, whenever, and let us play you out. Enjoy Monday night.
Yo, we in the game, talking number stakes high. Knowledge and skill, like a bird we fly. Analyzing stats, we don't just guess. Betting on the win, you know we're blessed. Just the bet slips, we keep it real. Breaking down the odds, you know the deal. Just the bet slips, we're making plays. Informed decisions, we light up the ways. Chasing that victory, hit the big score. Join the community, we're here for more. Rolling with the punches, we look for the signs. Parlays and props, counting all the coins every podcast episode. We bring the heat, strategies laid out, can't accept defeat. Tune into the wisdom, hear our call. In this betting world, we'll never fall. Just the bet slips, we're making plays. Informed decisions, we light up the ways. Chasing that victory, hit the big score. Join the community, we're here for more. On this gambling journey, we ride the bet. With just the bet slips, you ain't seen nothing yet.
Yeet. Enjoy my night.